As I was recording this video, I got a notification that Halo MCC is officially playable, and so it is. If you look at the store page, after the Halo MCC patch yesterday, fixing the anti-cheat, although there is still a slight quirk with that, it is now playable on Steam Deck, and that's the full multiplayer as well as the campaign. So what you need to look out for is when you start the game up, you have two options to play with or without anti-cheat. These are reversed at the moment on the Steam Deck and is a known issue. So if you want to play multiplayer, you need to run the anti-cheat disabled version, which actually runs the anti-cheat version. If you accidentally press the wrong one and say don't ask again, you can come into the game properties and go down to the launch options and switch it over, or ask it to ask you again every time. So you'll know if you get this wrong because when you go into the multiplayer, you will get a anti-cheat incident error. So just go back and start the game with the other version. They are going to patch this, but if you hit the find a game screen, then you are on the correct anti-cheat version. So when they patch that, it will obviously flip back over to the other version, so just be aware of that. And just to close off the campaign version, all of the MCC games do run on enhanced at full 60 frames per second, so you can put everything on the enhanced version with the max graphics and still enjoy 60 frames per second, absolute gorgeous mayhem, and even in multiplayer. As you can see here, still running at a perfect 60 frames per second with my poor aiming skills on controller. I would recommend getting the gyro working, which I love to use the gyro, but it really doesn't work when I'm recording on screen as I hold the Steam Deck flat and it really messes with the gyro kicking in. So if you are going to be playing this, and I can imagine there's going to be a lot more playing this online now, this is functional. Be aware that it does still crash on this startup with a fatal error. I'd say for me it happened around 2 out of 5 times, so it is quite regular that it does lock up on initial start. Just quit out and run it again. I did find it a little bit more stable on Proton Experimental, but it does still happen. So if somebody finds a better GE version or a more stable version overall to stop that happening as often, let us know in the comments below. But overall it is fully functional now, although it does have that crashing quirk every now and then on load. So just look out for that, just restart your game and you'll be good to go. Let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into Halo MCC, and obviously if you want to partner up for people in the chat, then get those games going. It's great to see this continuous support for games on Steam Deck, and we really hope that we see some more of this coming soon. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.